Welcome back to Lizzie's lovely allotment. 26th of March. Had some glorious weather recently. It's been really warm. Greenhouse hit 40 degrees today, so I had to actually move some things out that are really not enjoying that kind of heat. But there's a lot of things that are doing really well in the greenhouse: tomatoes, aubergines, peppers, and everything's growing really well. We've had very little rain in the last few weeks, and it really feels like spring has arrived. So I thought we'd just have a quick tour of the greenhouse to see how things are going, and I can show you the update on the tomatoes that I planted less than 2 weeks ago. So this is the greenhouse that I heat at night if I need to. I don't put the heater on if it's not necessary, but the nights can be quite chilly. So if you looked at the video that I did a couple of weeks ago, these were some seeds that I scraped out of a supermarket pepper and just chucked in some soil just to see what they did, or what they would do rather, and they germinated. I mean, they germinated in their droves, and I potted them on in one of the previous videos, and this is them today. So they are really lovely, healthy little pepper plants, loving life, loving this heat, doing really nicely. Now this is a different variety of pepper. This was one I bought from a packet, I sowed from a packet, and that's Beauty Bell, and that one's doing really well as well. So it won't be long before these want to get into the ground, and as I have a poly and 2 greenhouses, they can go in there. So down here, this is an aubergine. This one's called Hansel, and they're looking fine as well. Again, I started those quite early because they do have quite a long growing season. Over here I've had some plugs of begonias which I've put in, and they're all doing okay. They only went in a couple of days ago in their plugs, and they're looking like they're taking. I've got a pot of coriander which was from really old seed, 2017 seed, which is why, again, I said on a previous video, I never give up on an old seed, and that's absolutely fine. And again, this dill, that was old seed. Now I had 2 pots of this, and I've split one up already. I did it yesterday, and that's my 4 pots of dill down there from a pot that was identical to this one. So I just need to get around to doing that one, which I haven't done yet. Up here, I've got more peppers and chilies and aubergines, which again are all loving life. They love this kind of heat, so they're doing fine. These are tubers for begonias, which I'm trying to get to go. Some of them are going, so this one's going. Some of them are really being very stubborn. Cucumbers down here, they germinated. The thing with cucumber seed is you only maybe get 4 seeds in a packet. Now I did 2 lots of 4 there, and 3 out of those 8 haven't germinated, so that's quite a big percentage of a failure rate. So yesterday I did another 4 here, so they were only planted yesterday. And then down the bottom I've got broad beans, which again I need to get them in, but they don't like the frost. And oh, hello. And this is Babs, who's decided to come and say hello. Out please, out please. No, I don't want you eating my broad beans. No, 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 no. Go on, out you go, out. Shut her out. Now these are the tomatoes. This, if you watch my video on tomato planting day, very exciting for me. I do love tomato planting day because I'm always, every year I'm always in awe of the fact that these stick their heads up within days. I planted these the Thursday before last. Today's Wednesday, so they've been in less than a fortnight, and they were up within 5 days. But if you watched the video, you may remember I had some old moneymaker seed, 2017, and I said, well, you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. I did 2 trays of that moneymaker, and I've got 1. So I think we can safely say that that seed had it. So I've thrown that away now, because the problem is I put it back into the seed box, and then I think next year, oh, I'll give that another go, and then it fails again. But there, I mean, Rubalicious, that's 100% success there. So because I'm quite addicted to growing tomatoes, I decided to do some more yesterday. So I've done another tray of Shirley and Rubelicious there, another one of Golden Sunrise, and then another 4 there. I know, I just can't help myself. So they'll hopefully be up in a few days. And then I've got Brussels sprouts on the go here. In fact, I'm going to put them into the cold frame. They don't want to be in this kind of heat. More tomatoes, petunias. Mentioned before, I'm not always very successful with petunias, but I have had a few that have gone there. Out of a whole packet of seeds, I think on that one I've probably got 3 that have germinated. But then bizarrely, on that one there, I've had a really good successful germination rate. So I don't know. On this one here, I've got a few, and that was 2 whole packets of seed. Not looking hugely successful, that one, but never mind. Basil, that's basil. Old seed again, absolutely nothing wrong with that. There's another pot of basil over there, same old seed. That was just a bit earlier, so that's going to be absolutely fine. And the aubergines that I planted, I did a video on this one. I did 3 seeds per pot. 2 out of the 3 have come up. So it's really nice in here, and everything is looking really good. Now I've got a couple of cold frames, which I use an awful lot. They're already looking pretty full. And because I have chickens, they do tend to jump on top of it and poo on them, so sorry about that. Shows how authentic this is. It's not staged or scripted. Right, so what have I got in here? I have got sweet peas, lots and lots and lots and lots of sweet peas, because I want the allotment full of pollinators. And down here, this was a couple of different types of kale. There's a green kale and a red kale down there, both of which have germinated nicely. And kale's quite hardy, so that will, when that's a little bit bigger, that will be able to go in. And then in the other cold frame, which I've got over here, let's just open that up, I've got nasturtiums. Now this is really strange because there's no real rhyme or reason. Out of a whole tray of nasturtiums there, only 2 germinated. And all the seed was soaked and treated in exactly the same way. But on this one, all bar 2 germinated. So who knows? In these little trays here, I've got Brussels sprouts on the go, broccoli on the go, broccoli, purple sprouting, and the traditional variety, and Vivaldi cabbage. That's a nice little cabbage if you haven't got much space. It's nice and compact. And then I've got summer cabbage on the go there, broccoli, some lettuces, and some more broccoli at the back that's a bit more advanced. So everything is looking really healthy, and at the moment, fingers crossed, no evidence of slugs. I'm going to whisper that in case they hear me and they come out.